Hey guys and gals, this is Xavier Foley. Today I'm going to talk about thumb position. Now my old teacher, Douglas Summers from Marietta, Georgia, always told me to think about playing the bass like playing a piano. And that's certainly how I think about playing in thumb position. So as you can see here, I'm really adamant or really focused about my hand position. I'm always focused about how it's structured in thumb position, which allows me to play it like a piano. So I am working on a lick right now that's for my double concerto, and it goes like this. And pay attention to how I'm playing in thumb position and how the structure of my hand looks. Right? I'm super strict about my structure, my hand structure here. It's almost as if I'm playing the keys on a keyboard, right? On a keyboard, if you're playing a C scale, you have your first position, right? One, two, and then you shift up like that, and then you shift up like that. Well, that's how I personally think about playing in thumb position, and maybe that's something you can try when you're playing in thumb position. So. Cool, so there's my short video on thumb position. As a recap, try to think as if you're playing the piano keys. Another thing I should mention is the way I think of the fingerboard is like piano keys. That's why I always think about intonation. This is how I always think about intonation. So I visualize the fingerboard as keys, right? So I can see the keys that are really spaced together for the second, major second, really spaced together for the minor second, for the major third. It's a certain space, and the tricky part about playing a string instrument is the piano keys are always evenly spaced, but for the double bass, the spacing is different. The higher you go, and the lower you go. So, all right, that's it. That's my quick video on thumb position.
Hey y'all, it's Xavier Foley again, and I had an idea actually. So you know how some teachers do lessons online? Well, I heard just from listening to other teachers that teaching online can be problematic because of the internet, right? Sometimes people have different internet speeds, and sometimes a student's internet speed ends up being so slow that the lesson just won't happen. And also, it's important to be in the same room at the same time as the other person to enhance that communication factor with one another. I've actually heard this from Kurt Moroki, where he himself has had trouble teaching students online. So I'm just going to take Kurt Moroki's word for it. If you don't know who he is, he's a bassist, fantastic bassist. But anyways, my idea was to do something like a previous video I did. So if you watch my videos, I did a video which is an analysis of my own performance of the Franck Violin Sonata in A major second movement. And in this video, I analyzed the performance of the second movement. I took parts that I didn't do so well on. I also talked about parts where I did some pretty cool stuff. And what I do is I show you what I could have done to improve certain sections, the technique I use, what I would use to improve a section, and I'll tell you about the parts that were actually really good and how the viewers, like you, can emulate that same technique. So my idea was to have you send me your performance, preferably one movement of your performance. And what I would do is I would watch the whole thing, talk about sections that you can improve on, the technique you can do to improve on it. So I'll show you exactly what to do. And I'll tell you the sections that you did really good on, of course, and hopefully encourage you to do that, what works already. So what I will charge for this, I will charge, by the way, for this, and it will be $49. $49. That's a 4 and a 9. And if that's too much, just let me know. If that's too little and I'm selling myself out, let me know. Let me know as well, because I have no idea what to charge for these kinds of things. But there's the price, and then all it is you send me one movement of your performance. I'll analyze the entire thing, and of course, if it's okay, I would hope to share it to my YouTube channel, Facebook, and Instagram. And this will be a good way to promote you as a basis to show yourself to viewers all over the world, because the audience that listens to my channel are from all over the world. So if that's something you're interested in, that's a little bonus for you as well. And if you don't want me to show the video to anybody but me, that is of course possible. Just let me know. Always, you can send me an email at info@xavierfoley.com. That's info at xavierfoley.com. So contact me there if that is something you're interested in. All right. Happy practicing.